the coil out with all these lines to it. That line, that one. Disconnected it. It ran up, from down there, up here, and to this, which is disconnected, unbolted, bolted back there, and another one over there, and now that's disconnected all the way. So really all that's left is I'm just working on the compressor. There was this electrical running to it, and then these lines, there's another one down there, that I disconnected from the top up here. That one, those two, this connector, 2 bolts down on the bottom, and I'm still trying to figure out where the last bolt is to get this off because it's not coming loose, but I should be able to figure that out. But so I gotta remove all that line down there. Pops out over here underneath the radiator. I got some of this disconnected down here, and got this, pretty loose. I can move it, so that's on its way, and those disconnect, back there, and yeah. So I gotta disconnect this line. That's the high pressure, and this is the low pressure. Bigger one's always low. So I gotta disconnect these from there, and then compressor a lot. As you can see, the alternator's right there. It was sitting up here, which I said the compressor's right underneath it. So here's the compressor, and I gotta remove this. I remove the coil, and there's literally about 50 pounds of weight sitting, and then I also gotta remove here, and there's literally like 50 pounds of weight in AC and air conditioning. So I get to remove that and some weight reduction, and wasn't going to be useful anyway, having it in because I couldn't use it. So I'll do that and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I was working on the car. I didn't get it on footage. The camera actually died for the phone, and I couldn't get it on footage of pulling out the rest of it, and I had to get it done that day, so didn't have another day to do it. But all you have to do is, there's a compressor. Pulled that out. I actually got a new belt. Pulled all these lines out, out of the front, out of the sides. Got all that out. I think this is the coil down here. Then there's this box inside the car that I pulled out, and that's weight reduction. So I pulled this out. Just got it out because the AC ain't going back in anyway, no matter who owns it, because the line had a hole in it anyway, so it's not worth it. There's the old belt right here, and I pulled that off and got a new belt. I just stuck it in there so I didn't have to being lazy, and I didn't want to throw that away, and so I just threw the old belt in there. But I'll go show you the car, and and I also pulled this rat out, but I'll go show you the car and show you how clean it looks now that the AC's out. So yeah, all these lines are out. I got the one up there all out. It looks a little cleaner now. It's hard with the sun glare, but it looks a little cleaner than it did. Took the greaser, washed it all up here a little bit, but it cleaned it up quite a bit. And now I only have that line down there for the power steering, so I don't have all those lines in the way, those pipes or whatever you want to call them. And cleaned it up, and did a good job at it. So yeah guys, sorry I couldn't get the footage of actually taking that out, but is what it is. But in the next video I should be showing you what the car's gonna look like and whatnot. So so the AC's out and whatnot, so that's done, and I will try and get more footage of the car. I got tons more to delete. I want to delete power steering, or not power steering, cruise control, and that kind of stuff and that. So so I hope you enjoyed this 2-part video series, and tune in to the next video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below if you need any help or have any questions about deleting your power steering. Throw it in the comments below, or email me or something like that, and I'll try and help you out the best I can. But yeah, so I did actually have to delete that compressor. It made the engine bay a lot cleaner. So, if you're going to do your power steering, or not your power steering, your AC, make sure that you have the total cost to get a new belt, because that is going to be included in deleting it, or otherwise, why delete it anyway? Because if you're deleting it to make your engine bay look clean, you may as well delete your compressor, because it's going to be right there. It's in the way. Mine was right on the bottom, and it made it look a lot cleaner in the front of the block there. It made it look a lot cleaner. There's only the alternator there now. So yeah, it did help clean it up. So remember that there is the total cost of buying a new belt, which wasn't much. I think I only paid like $30 for the new belt. And it was just a shorter belt that just went around the 2 pulleys instead of the 3. So, go to your car's manufacturer, look online, find out what size of belt you need, and go down to your local shop and order one up. You can do it. A lot of people may say you can't and you have to leave the compressor, but you can go, and if you look hard enough, you will be able to find a smaller belt that will fit that. So if you have any questions, I know I didn't go into much detail on how I did it, maybe a little bit, but not much. But if you have any questions that I didn't, that you didn't see in the video, be sure to hit me up and I'll try and answer them the best I can. But be sure to subscribe. I got more video coming on the car, and yeah, it's summer, so lots more videos coming. I got tons more stuff coming for the car, still on order, but I'll be getting those quickly. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. Till the next video, guys, goodbye.